Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is IAmBrandon here, and I'm super excited because we are now in a brand new space. I actually moved recently, and so now it might look a little bit different than where I used to live, but I've been working hard for the past few months getting everything together, so I'm super happy for y'all to see it. So hopefully soon I'll actually be making a studio slash streaming room setup video so y'all can see what I'm working with now because we have a lot more space in this room, so it's really exciting. So today we're actually going to be getting into a topic that I'm really excited about because if you didn't know, I've been streaming and doing a lot of content creation over the last 9 years of my life, and a lot of my time had been devoted on to streaming on Twitch. And I, over the last few years, have seen the platform evolve, and I've seen content creation evolve in general. And a lot of the things that I lacked in the very beginning of my content creation experience was only focusing on one platform. And kind of actually neglecting a lot of the platforms I already had and didn't realize the power that I could have been using if I would have done that. So I'm going to talk about a few things that could help you and what I have learned and what I'm doing to try to expand my audience and also expand my network with creating new and different experiences on different platforms, which you could also be using things that you already are using in your daily life as a content creator, using it on different platforms. So one major thing that I will say to give you a little bit of a background is that I've been streaming on Twitch for the last 6 years of my life. And I really devoted a lot of my time and dedication and content creation experience all throughout only Twitch. I did have a YouTube channel, and I did post and upload things on here, but about 2 years ago, I decided to try to rebrand my channel and try to really focus on trying to create content on YouTube and also have like a little bit of flair for my Twitch channel. So, there are videos like this on my YouTube channel that focus on tips for content creation. And I also have gameplay videos from my Twitch streams. And I also have just like different shorts from different moments and stuff that have been involved in my whole streaming process and all that kind of stuff. And one thing that I have definitely seen is that my channel has grown, and it's not growing like in a crazy amount of ways, but definitely the views from like me kind of rebranding my entire YouTube channel has grown from just doing a lot of shorts, posting videos, and also just like putting out content like this that you are watching. One thing I didn't realize before is that I had an audience out there on YouTube that I was neglecting, which I felt really bad about after I realized that, because I really did focus on Twitch a lot because that's where my main audience was. And I also did have, an audience on, Twitter and all that kind of stuff, but I was only really focusing on Twitch and Twitter. That was it. And when I started to look at other creators and what they were doing, I was starting to see that other people were going on different platforms and finding success on it. And one big thing that I noticed was TikTok. When TikTok started to get popular on the platforms, and I would see TikToks on Twitter, I was very confused because I just didn't understand why people were devoting their time onto this new platform, and I didn't understand it. But I started to see a lot of people around me who were receiving a lot of growth on the platform and putting out content that they were already utilizing on just Twitter, clips from their stream on their TikToks. So I started to invest in trying to find out what I could do to, expand my own network and expand my content on content I was already using and posting out there. So if you haven't seen, I did create a video for creating your own, formats for TikTok video, which they convert the videos that you have from your stream onto these kind of sizes here. There is a free and paid version of this, but I really highly suggest getting the paid version, which I believe is $4.99. It was on a very easy, simple video. So if you haven't seen it, there is gonna be a little thing here. If you want to check that out, you can click that there. And I started to, learn how to format like my moments and clips from Twitch and post them on my YouTube. YouTube Reels was later, but TikTok was first. So I wanted to start posting TikTok videos from my clips from my stream on there. And then once I started to do that, I started to kind of learn a little bit about how the TikTok community works. And I did see a lot of friends who were also streamers who were seeing success with their own clips, so I started to learn a little bit more about that. And I was realizing that I was utilizing these clips that I had from my stream only posting them on Twitter. And sometimes the moments I post on Twitter, they sometimes get traction, but they don't get the traction that I would hope so. But they do also help bring people into the stream on what they're missing out on Twitter. Twitter is a whole different beast than all these other platforms that I'm going to be mentioning. So I will say about a few weeks ago, I've been posting on TikTok for about a year and trying to learn a little bit more about just how it all works. And I have gotten a lot of help from like learning about like how you can find about the viral sounds and just like the algorithm of how TikTok works. And about a month ago, one of my videos on TikTok went viral. Dresser, mirror.
A trunk. There isn't any point to that. What else should I do?
Mirror.
Yes?
Check the mirror. Which was very wild for me to see. I woke up one day and saw that one of these videos that had posted on my TikTok had gained a lot of attention. And so for the last few weeks it's been still constantly going, and the first video that went viral now is sitting at 3.7 million views, which is wild to say, because like as a streamer, and I've been streaming for a very long time, I have never seen this amount of discoverability and also like I guess engagement so quickly. So it's a brand new experience for me. So I'm still getting people who are coming in from TikTok, coming into my stream and be like, hey, I saw your TikTok on I saw your TikTok on my TikTok. I came from there from Twitch to see you live, which has been really great because there's been a lot of people who have been doing a lot of crossover. TikTok is definitely a new experience I have not gotten a hold of yet, but it's been really cool to see like the amount of people who have been seeing my content. And the thing about it is that the videos that I have been posting, I also use those videos on Instagram Reels. And Instagram Reels was one of the first kind of platforms I decided to start branching out my content in, because I did see that Reels were becoming a thing, and this is before I started really investing in TikTok. I still try to post like a different Instagram reel every day, because like sometimes like those do get some plays from people who are just like looking through the Instagram Reels and scrolling through them. I also use the same content for Facebook Reels because they work in the same kind of format as well. And I have also done this for YouTube Shorts as well, because they all work on the same format. And one thing that you really do have to remember is that you can have all these different social media platforms, but it doesn't mean that every single person who follows you on one follows you on the other or to the next. So I had to, in my own head, had to remember that, I could be showing my content that I use on all these different platforms, but there could be a whole different audience on each one that I could be reaching. So once I got that in my head, I decided to start using and recycling my content across all these platforms, and to see them performing in different ways has been really, really interesting, because like a lot of views that I'm now getting from my YouTube channel are coming in from the shorts that I use, which is also the same content that I use on TikTok and on Instagram Reels, which is so wild to see. I will say Facebook, I'm still trying to figure that one out, but I still try to post like the Reels on those different platforms, which is really cool. The one thing I will say when it comes to recycling and spreading your content out is that it's already being made. Especially if you're a streamer on Twitch, you're getting the clips from your viewers, you're making the clips yourself, and then if you're posting it on Twitter, you could still use that same content on all these different platforms, because not every single person follows you on the same platform. And I will say, and I want to say, I really do appreciate my YouTube subscribers, because I know a lot of you check out my videos and watch them all here, and I do appreciate you all for just sticking with me. And that's one thing I had to remember, is that like I had an audience on YouTube who were watching my videos. If they weren't watching on my stream, they would wait to see them here. And so that's why I really, really work hard to have my YouTube content that may be from my stream actually be a different experience for those who watch on YouTube. It's not just a cut and paste from my Twitch channel onto here. It's a whole different experience where it's like it's cut down. It also has really funny parts that are in there, and it makes you, if you're watching it on YouTube, it's an entirely different experience that you get to watch on your own time in case you can't watch it while I'm live, which is great. One of the greatest things that I have been really realizing is that I had this content that I had been making this entire time, but was not using it to the best of its ability. And I think for you, if you're looking to expand your audience, don't be afraid to use different content that you're already using amongst all the social platforms that you're using. You could be reaching different people that you would not be reaching before if you're just only focusing on the one. And so this is one of the things why I wanted to make this video, because I wanted people to realize that you really can honestly use the content that you're already making and making it even bigger and spreading it to a bigger audience that you can ever reach. The other thing I'll say is that TikTok has definitely, it's not perfect for sure. And I have seen success on the platform, and it's not going to work out for everybody. But if you find out, do the research on the algorithm of TikTok, the viralness of TikTok, and how it really works, you can really try to cater your videos, your content to fit that. And also, if you want to make do the dances on TikTok, that still works too. I do those a few times, but but my content when it comes from my stream is really funny. I know it's really funny videos, and it's really been resonating with the TikTok audience and also across the YouTube audience as well, which has been pretty cool. Yeah, so the last thing I'll say about this is that, don't be afraid to, and I think I've said this a few times, but don't be afraid to spread the content around. And also, if you want to make it super specific for for YouTube or for Twitter or for Instagram, I think that's great too, because people who may be following you on more than one platform, they're getting a different experience, so they feel like it's not the same thing regurgitated, and that's totally up to you if you want to do that. And that's why I always try to make sure that people have a place to go. If they want to see more of me, go click on my link in my bio, making sure that my social media is attached to the videos that they're watching, so they can say, oh yeah, Brandon has more content besides me following him on this content. Let me go check him out more. So it's kind of like a cool little circle, like a circle of life of the content that someone finds you on, they go somewhere else to check you out on a different platform, and they're getting more content, and they check you out on your Twitch channel, they get to see you live and talk to you live. So it's like a circle of life that just keeps going round and around and around, which is really great to see as a creator. And also knowing that my content is spreading to more audiences is really great for me, because I get to showcase myself and also what me and my community do, and then add more people to the community, which is great. All right, well, hopefully this video helps and it gives you a few ideas of what you can do with the content that you're already making on your own channels and on your own platforms. And make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because we have a lot more videos and more things coming for you. And if you have any questions, or if you want what kind of things do you want me to talk about, make sure you put it in the comments below, and then I will be trying to make some new videos based off of your feedback. And yes, thank you so much for watching today, y'all, and we'll see you in the next video.